Hello, my name is Lydia Fecto. This is English 101, your online course, summer third session 2016. Introducing you to the class. I hope you enjoyed this. The way this class is designed is based sort of on your own pacing, but you have a certain amount of reading assignments each week, which I expect you to complete. You also have to post at least 3 discussions, 2 on the discussion that I'm asking you about that week based on the readings, 1 original posting, and 1 response to one of your fellow students. You will also be asked to post some sort of story that you read in the media or you've seen on YouTube or TV that you feel would be an interesting bit of news. That particular posting will be under the discussion, Tell Me Something I Don't Know. My goal there is to get you to look at how the issues we're discussing in class are being reflected in the media. So I would like you to try to pick articles that are relevant to some of the issues that we're discussing. So for our first week, look for articles or videos or online postings that deal with the media's image of women and of beauty, and post them and explain what you think they mean. And I'll give you kind of an example. The documentary that I have focused for this week, Misrepresentation, is a documentary which focuses on the media's view of women and female beauty and how women are often exploited and degraded in the media images. And we even see that in everything from TV shows and movie stars always having to look young and pretty, where their male counterparts can age gracefully, or sometimes not even so gracefully, and get away with it. But we also see it in politics. Look at the treatment that Hillary Clinton gets as opposed to Bernie Sanders or Donald Trump when it comes to looks. If her outfit isn't fashionable, or if she wears the same outfit twice, it's a catastrophe. Whereas a man gets away with wearing the same outfit over and over again. So that's my pick for you. And I'm asking you to write your pre-semester writing, your first piece of writing about that. So you'll watch the documentary and then you'll answer my prompt about the media's images of beauty. And in the discussion boards we're going to be looking at, you're going to be reading your material for the week, and then there'll be a discussion question about that material. And I'll ask you to post your original and then a response posting. And then the other discussion board will be one of these new pieces that you will present to the class that reflects the issues we're looking at. Aside from that, each week you will have, starting next week, since you're just doing the reading this week, you'll have a quiz. That quiz next week will be on this week's reading. So the discussions and the quizzes will always reflect the reading of the week before. This semester you will also be doing 4 short papers. They're each listed beginning in week 2. And you'll see that there's a first draft due in the first couple of papers, as well as your final draft. Your last 2 papers, I don't ask for a first draft, but I will be asking you for a topic on the 3rd paper, which you'll be doing with some of your fellow students in a small group situation. And I'll explain that as we get to that assignment. And I know it's an online, and everybody thinks, how can you do a group online? But Blackboard allows us to communicate in such a way that it's kind of grouped in topic, but work is done individually. And then you'll have your final paper due the week of your final exam. Each paper will be more and more difficult as we go. So your first paper's only 500 words. Your last paper is going to be 750. So we increase on the length and increase on the requirements for research. You will be doing some research in this class. It will be APA style formatting, and I will show you how to do it as we go. Your first week, though, I'd like to make sure everyone gets the book. So make sure you get the book by Gary Goshen. And you will be reading from that. The other textbook, the Hacker Guide, is optional. You do not have to purchase it. But I would recommend it as a great reference tool, particularly at this start of your academic life. But it is not required for this class. Each week you will receive a video like this that will be posted, which explains the material of that week and talks about the themes of that week's readings and your theme of your paper. You will also have various PowerPoints, which also will have a small video in the corner that I will be, these PowerPoints, you do not need PowerPoint to open. They will be on YouTube, and you will see them as videos, basically, in which I will be reading and discussing the material of the PowerPoint and explaining it as it goes. And you'll see the first one on this week's folder. The folders are marked on as weekly. You'll see them week 1, week 2, and so on. And you'll see there's 2 links, the one in the middle of the Blackboard page, and you'll see there's a link on the left-hand side for each folder. The papers are in their own separate folder, and you can go in there and you'll see each paper has its own folder, and those folders include all the information you need to complete the assignment, including, in some cases, examples of the different elements I'm looking for. And your final exam, you will be asked to read 2 articles and then choose from 2 prompts, 1 on each article, and then you'll be writing a 5-paragraph essay that will be timed on Blackboard. So even though you'll be doing it on Blackboard, you will only have 2 hours to complete it, and then Blackboard's quiz element will close down. You can contact me in a number of different ways. Blackboard allows you to email me. I check that email twice a day, in the evening around 7 o'clock and in the mornings when I get up. So if you email me at 2 in the afternoon, you may not see my email until 7. You email me at 9 o'clock at night, you probably won't receive an email until the next morning. But I will email you back within 24 hours. Usually on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I check those emails at least once a day. May not check them twice. So you will receive an email from me within 24 hours on the weekends. You can also email me at atlantic.edu, and you can text message me. My text and cell phone number is on your syllabus, but it's also 609-335-9063. All of my contact information's on your syllabus, as well as on the my posting on our first discussion, which is to introduce yourself. So if you lose any of this information, you can always either look at the syllabus or look at the first posting in the discussion board of introductions. For this week, the only discussion that you will be asked to do is your introductions. You will also be asked to write a 5-paragraph timed essay based on the documentary Misrepresentation. And I'm asking you to do that as early in the week as you can, so I get a good sense of where your writing stands, and make sure that English 101 is the proper fit for you. I do realize this is a timed essay and that you will not have a lot of time for correction and revision, but that is designed that way so I can see what your writing looks like, and really get to see whether you are you're ready for what's going ahead. We want to make sure that you succeed in the class. Of course, you will also be able to post a discussion questions anonymously in our file of Welcome to this class. You'll see the syllabus, you'll see the work schedule, which is mostly the readings, and you'll see a discussion board that says it might be a dumb question, but this is an anonymous discussion board where you can post any question that you wish, and either myself or your fellow students can respond to it. It can be anything from, when is quiz 2 due? Or, what were tonight's readings again? Or, when does the semester end? So if you have any questions that you feel uncomfortable maybe asking me directly because you're not sure about them, you can do this anonymously. This will allow you to feel free in whatever questions you might have. I do realize that some of you do not have Microsoft Word, so Microsoft Office, I should say. So if you do not, note that most of my PowerPoints will be available as YouTube clips, so you can watch them even from your phone. All of your papers are required to be handed in through Turnitin. Now, that means that you should submit them as a doc file, an RFT file, which is a rich text format, or text file. If you have any trouble with that, you can always email me. I can convert Apple's Pages or other programs into doc files for you if you have trouble submitting. However, please make sure you go to Turnitin to see your grade. I grade your papers in 3 different ways. I have pop-ups that you slide your mouse across the paper and you will see the pop-up with the explanation of the grammar correction or formatting correction, or just comment on your paper. I also give a comment, an oral comment of up to 3 minutes where I will talk about your paper. And then finally, I have a rubric. Now, the rubrics may be different than the one on the syllabus because they're adapted to each paper's assignment, but the one on the syllabus is the general rule of thumb of what I'm looking for in an A-style paper. Your individual papers may have emphasis on different elements, so you may see some variation to the rubrics. But for the most part, the rubric that you see on the syllabus is the standard for the course and is what I will be judging this first writing assignment and your final exam with. If you have any questions, please feel free to post. And again, my name's Lydia. You will see a number of these videos throughout the course. I will try to have one at the beginning of each week so that I can get you thinking about the readings. So there is another video on this week that discusses our readings. And also there'll be some of the videos that deal with the instruction of how to write in the PowerPoints. I hope that you have a good semester. Please look at the introduction discussion to see a little more about me, and I look forward to meeting you on that one. If you have the chance and are so inclined, please go and post your picture on Blackboard. You can go to the settings and it will allow you to personalize your Blackboard viewing. And if you do that, you can upload a picture so that your fellow students can see something to remind them of you. It does not have to be an actual photograph of you. It can be an avatar that you wish to use. So for example, on mine, you're going to look and you're going to see Phoenix's face. Phoenix is my service dog. Some of you that may have seen me on campus may see Phoenix and will see her occasionally in these videos. Right now she's in the other room, but you can see her toys behind me. So you can do whatever avatar you wish, but it'll give us a way to personalize our connection and allow your fellow students to maybe get to know you a little better. In your introduction, please post the following information: your name, your major, a little bit about you, tell us something special about you, and what your goals are. So for me, again, my name is Lydia Fecto. I'm a literature major, actually. I graduated with a master's degree from Rutgers University. I teach here at ACCC, and I also teach at Stockton. So, those of you that finish here and go over to Stockton may see me over there. Over there I teach kind of odd stuff, including a course on comic books. So I'm a big comic book fan. So you'll see references to comic books, sometimes intermingled in my semester. I also am a big animal lover. As you can see behind me, there's a cat tree, and on the other side is Phoenix's toys. I also have, like I said, a service dog. So I'm in a wheelchair. My service dog is a golden lab, and those that see me on campus know that Phoenix is well loved on campus. So I'm a big animal fan. You may also hear in the background my fish tank. So please post something interesting about you, and I look forward to meeting you this semester. Take care.